Hi Leo, my name is Audrey Allison and this is your September 2014 forecast for the month. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for tuning in and for choosing me to read for you. Also, if you're interested in booking a private reading with me, you can reach me at audreyallison.com, and I'm on Facebook at Audrey Allison Astrology and Tarot. Let's start the month. On September 2nd, Mercury is moving into Libra for you. This is your third house of communications. So the planet Mercury, who naturally governs the third house of communications, is the planet of communications and mental intellect and study and speech and learning and local travel. Moves into this third house where Libra is stationed for you, of local travel, speech, study, intellect, and the mind. So it's a very comfortable placement. Mercury likes being in your third house. There's a balance here with Libra for the way you're speaking. It's coming across very, very neutral and very well balanced, and acknowledging all facets of the conversation. I think that you're going to really come across very well for any internet website activity that you're doing, if it's business related. It's very smooth in September. Your third house is highlighted a lot this month, as is your second house and eighth house of finances, shared resources, and independent money, which we'll get to. On the 5th of September, Venus enters Virgo in your second house. So Venus, the planet of love and money, also a little bit of a double whammy here, going into the sector of money and self-value and self-worth, and how you view your worth and how others view you, how you are receiving your money. Venus is beautifying this sector, and she has the smoothing technique to help facilitate the area she falls. And this being related to finance, she likes finance herself because Venus loves the money to buy luxurious items. Use her wisely. Good time for investments and shared resources, because on the 8th, following her transit into Virgo, our full moon is at 16 degrees Pisces. This is affecting your 8th house of shared resources and estates and wills and property and government monies and institutions. And 8th house is also rebirth and transformation and sex and death. It's a very intense house. To have a full moon here will illuminate something that hasn't been seen, or something that is hidden but needs to come into your awareness at this time. It could be that you learn of a will, or possibly being mentioned in a will or estate. It could also mean the ending of a shared resources connection with you. You decide to have independent connections, be more autonomous with your finances. This could also, the full moon could bring an ending. There could be, you could hear of someone's passing at this time. But it could also mean that you are meant to see something for what it truly is. You might see your resources in a new light that you didn't realize you had with another individual, or more money coming in and ways to see how you could access your money better or arrange it so that you accrue more. On the 13th of September, Mars enters Sagittarius. Mars is a fire planet. Mars means fire. It is fire. It's passion, drive, ambition, will, determination, aggression. Going into a fire sign of Sagittarius, Mars likes where he is. This is your 5th house of creativity and children and things that bring you pleasure and leisure. I love the 5th house. It's gambling, it's sports. NFL time, baby. Let's get going. So Mars going into your 5th house, you're going to have energy to hang out with the kids. A lot of energy to have fun, drive, and passion for your creative endeavors. For those of you with an innate skill or talent, artists, it's a great time to delve into these creations and the creativity, your creative endeavors. And it's supportive there. Mars will be there for 60 days. And finally, he's moving, because he started out the year 7 months in Libra, which was very uncomfortable for him. He's a quick planet at a quick pace. On the 14th of September, there's a nice trine between Venus and Pluto that occurs. Venus, like I said, in your second house, but Pluto has Capricorn stationed there, or Pluto is stationed in Capricorn, and it goes direct on the 22nd. This is your 6th house of health and daily routine and work. And I love this trine because this could implement harmonious energy from your resources, your money sector, and your health sector. You could have just the dough that you need to start a good health plan right now, to get your personal trainer, to get your health regime aligned, to call in the right reinforcements for that, whether that be physicians or metaphysical healers and therapies for the body. Also for the work, there's money trining the work sector. You could find that you're getting paid, your value is increased for what you do each hour of each day, and good for you, because we all deserve that. Recognition, reward. I love that. The sun also moves into Libra, the 3rd house of communications, where Mercury is, conjunct Mercury on the 22nd, the same day Pluto goes direct at 11 degrees Capricorn. Your communications are highlighted. There's a warmth here. The sun is touching every word that you say. People are understanding you, and the sun is you, Leo. So you're shining, baby. It's still summer. Jupiter's with you. Your 3rd house is lit up. People are hanging on every word that you're saying. And you're so dramatic in your delivery, so they have no choice but to be hanging on your words. On the 24th, we have our new moon at 1 degree Libra. Again, the 3rd house. So the sun is there. Mercury's there. And our new moon is in this 3rd house. Anybody who has an internet business or something regarding telecommunications, or any writers, any editors, there's so much that Mercury encompasses. It could be local travel, local errands. Siblings is also the 3rd house. Support with siblings, new commitments and endeavors with the siblings that you have. It's beautiful. Set your intentions on study or expanding the mind. The 3rd house is learning as well. Not so much higher education like the 9th house, but it is study and the preparedness of the mind. So it's beautiful. Your mind is opened up and you're absorbing information like a sponge, Leo. We also have another trine on the 25th between Jupiter, who's stationed with you in Leo, and Uranus. This is going to be magnificent. It's good to be a Leo rising. The fire signs are going through a lot of trines and a grand trine. When Mars moves into Sagittarius, we have Leo with Jupiter and Leo, and we have Uranus in Aries. This is the fire trines. You know, Jupiter is expanding. It's the 1st house, and growth and luck. And Uranus in Aries is your 9th house. Far away, distant travel at different locations. Also higher education, and this trine between Jupiter and Uranus is at an exact 15 degrees, right smack in the middle of the 30 degrees. Mark the 25th on your calendar, Leo. I'm vibing that there's sudden luck or information regarding maybe getting to go away, visit someone abroad, someone from afar contacting you, coming in. You could have a sudden trip or a sudden opportunity to study abroad, or a sudden traveling shocking trip. Uranus brings in shock and the sudden movement, the abrupt shifts of that energy, but it's positive because a trine is harmonious. It's filtering in the most beneficial aspects of those planets into the 1st and 9th house. Mercury quickly transits again this month on the 27th into Scorpio, into your 4th house of home. So all of these communications that you were getting ready with Mercury there, you can now implement them in the home base. For those of you looking at home businesses, this is a perfect time towards the end. Venus also has support in the 3rd house because on the 29th, Venus then enters Libra. Mercury and Venus are playing catch up with each other. Mercury enters first, and then Venus quickly follows him to beautify what he just opened up. So they're doing a little dance together. It's quite lovely. Venus is love and money in the 3rd house. So the support financially to get communications equipment, to get local travel and errands handled. You're fiscally able to do so. The home is really nice to have Mercury in. You could be upgrading the technologies there within the home. I'm going to pull your cards for you because I'm vibing on them. I haven't stopped shuffling since the beginning of the reading. So they're very nice and ready. In some of the earlier videos, I was doing the shuffling and the pulling up here on the deck because I had received a few emails that people really want to see me picking the cards, and it's a trust issue and things like that. And for the first 4 signs, I went there and thought, oh, you know, I'll give the public what they want. But then I find, you know, it's really distracting for me as a reader to not naturally choose the cards as I would, which is to draw them face down in groups of 4 and to do my spread and pull them how I've grown to really connect with this alchemical deck. So I'm no longer pleasing the masses. I'm doing this reading the way I am innately inclined to do, and your first card is the World. I love it. All 4 seasons are encompassed in this card, Leo. Everything that you need is at your fingertips. You have earth, fire, water, and air. This is the first card, so we're going to start with the World. We're just going to start there. We'll start with everything. 6th house right here. This is the 8 of Coins. This is where Capricorn is for you. Regimen, daily routine, implementing your services for others, getting your job done, and doing it with ease and skill. 9 of Swords, facing your fears, taking a risk. And the Empress, creation, the 5th house of Leo. This is you. Okay, let's see. All of these together. In order to achieve this peace, you have everything that you already need. You don't need that extra money. You don't need that perfect figure. You have your skill. You're fearless. You have to act fearless. You're the lion. I mean, come on. And this is your goal. It doesn't always have to be birth. Empress is pregnancy or motherhood, but it is creation, which is the valid point of this card. 5th house of creativity. If it is children that you desire, the birthing process has to start with a little seed, just like every other creation that you create, or talent or art or artistic skill that you have. Starts with an idea, starts with the seed. Everything that you need is already inside of yourself, is what I'm hearing. Also, don't doubt yourself. No self-doubt with facing fears. Facing your fears, external fears, but also the things you hold against yourself. You can let them go. Know that your 2nd house is implemented, your self-worth. You are worth the moon and the stars, Leo. It's about your own value, your own appreciation for yourself. I want to leave you with an astrological card because I brought these homies back. Again, my name is Audrey Alison. If you're interested in a reading, you can find me at audreyallison.com and on Facebook, Audrey Alison Astrology and Tarot. Here's your astrological card for the month, Leo. Ooh, I pulled 2, so I'll show you 2. Jupiter, who's stationed with you. I think that he just couldn't get away without making his little, his like debut. He's like going by the computer like, I'm here, don't forget me. And then Sagittarius. I'm sorry, this is Saturn. Saturnus. You know, it's weird. This is old school terminology. Uranus and Saturnus, which is what they used to call it in the old school days. I thought it said Sagittarius in a quick look. But Saturn is stationed in Scorpio right now. So he's putting the crunch time on you as a fixed sign. You're feeling that energy because Saturn is squaring you right now, Leo. So you can feel him working in your 4th house of home a little bit, maybe restructuring and restricting you. But that's okay. Jupiter's with you, so I get it. There's a little thing I just heard. With the, where am I here? Okay, Saturn. With the restructure and the restriction of this planet, don't forget you have this beautiful planet with you in the sign of Leo. Saturn is squaring you, but Jupiter's much bigger than Saturn is. So take that with you, and I hope you have a beautiful September. I will see you next month. Take care. Bye.